This is my personal vehicle, a 2023 Model Y long range built out of the Fremont facility. And I've been really enjoying it. It only has about 2,000 miles on it, but I have recently heard a rattle coming from the front driver's side of the car. This thing's still under warranty. I could take it in, get it fixed at the Tesla facility. The closest one's about an hour and a half, 2-hour drive, so that's gonna kill half a day just going in and get it fixed. And I hate to say it, but I actually recognize the sound of this. It's a tinny rattle. I've experienced it, although on much older, higher mileage vehicles. But let's take it apart and see what's actually going on here. Just because it's an electric vehicle doesn't change any of the typical automotive pieces. Removing the wheel tire assembly is like any other car. And at first glance here, this vehicle uses very nice components. This brake caliper is the best I've ever seen on any vehicle I've owned. The size of the disc. But I found a rattle. Let's take a look at this. It's exactly what I thought. This piece of metal, back here is the dust shield that's often referred to on vehicles. It keeps water splash and dust and debris out from the back side of the disc. And we'll have to figure out why that is not in place. But this is my first look at the inside. The suspension components here are all cast aluminum. Yeah, very nice in here. But this is a big miss, Tesla. We can't lose. Why is this part loose? Well, we found a fastener that wasn't in. So that's good. I don't have to buy another one. But if we look, there are 1, 2, and 3 here. And this piece is extremely loose because this one's loose, this one is also loose, and this one came out completely. This is obviously a quality issue with Tesla. And I'm not too thrilled about working on basically a brand new vehicle. However, it does provide some content for my channel. And this is a well-designed vehicle with very nice components. This thing came apart very easily, but it's not something I should have to be working on. Anyway, let's get these fasteners out. We're gonna put some Loctite on them, which is not on them, I can tell. And put it back together, and our problems should be solved. Look at that, no rattling. One other thing I'm gonna do putting this back together is put some brake component lubricant on these pins for the brake pads. You can see by the condition of the rotor that the brakes hardly get used at all, and as part of Tesla's annual maintenance, they recommend lubricating that, especially in areas like this where we have severe winters and put a lot of salt on the roads. Because it's used so little, the brakes, because of the regenerative braking, these components can seize up if not lubricated routinely. So we're gonna do that while we're putting it back together here, even though we're far from a year. This little artist brush can really help us get it in the places it needs to be. It is kind of a shame Tesla hides those beautiful looking rims behind this plastic cover, but it's all about aerodynamics and range. You do lose a significant amount of range, probably 15, 20 miles if you leave these off and just rock the regular rims. Maybe I'll do that someday. They do look quite nice. So we've got a Rattle resolved. It was that shield on the backside of the disc brake system on our driver's side front tire. I was right for a change, imagine that. Relatively easy fix. The fasteners were all there, kind of captured, so I was able to, one of those fell out, but it was captured there. I was able to reuse it. So this means Tesla either did not torque those fasteners properly or did not put thread lock compound on there. I'm not sure what their standard is, but there was definitely no thread lock on those, so maybe that was missed and they just rattled loose over time, but we've got that on there now and they're torqued down well. So I don't think this issue is going to reappear. I don't think it's a design issue. It was something missed on the assembly line. Not going to affect braking performance. It's just annoying, but it does make you question their quality control a little bit. Hopefully this doesn't reappear on the other ones, but it's not a hard fix. Probably took me 45 minutes taking my time videoing it. So not the end of the world. My hands did get dirty though. But I'm a little more familiar with the car and the braking system. They do use very nice components. These are not low-grade economy car components. They are very nice, easy to work with. What can I say? But if you miss the little things, does it matter? I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching. Adios. Before I consider this case closed, I'm going to check the rest of those rotor guards. Driver side rear, pass. Passenger side rear, pass. Passenger side front, pass. The other three pass, they're not loose, so what I suspect happened on the assembly line is a worker installs the shield and then the three fasteners, and then a torquing operation follows directly after. That torquing operation was obviously missed on the driver's side front.